What's up, my brother? Is Kuma and Bonney actually a hidden EX in One Piece Bounty Rush? A lot of people are saying that Kuma is a hidden EX. But today, we're breaking it down properly. Before we answer the question, let's talk about what makes an EX level in the first place. So enough yapping, and let's start EXing. What makes a unit EX tier? Well, when you think about EX characters in OPBR, you think about huge damage output, crazy survivability, game-changing skills, objective control, and dominance in high league. So if Kuma and Bonney want to be called the EX or a hidden EX, they gotta meet those points. So let's see if they do. Power breakdown. When it comes to damage output, I would say yes. Easy, yes. Kuma deals insane damage, especially if you time skill 2, he will be dangerous. He can burst down Siren or one-tap Siren if you can time it right, and that is, I think, 100% W when it comes to Kuma. And at some point, even Gear 5 Luffy, you can clap him, but not a hard counter to Gear 5 Luffy, but he can definitely fight him toe-to-toe. And remember, they are a dual unit. You are basically playing two characters in one slot. Switch to Kuma for pressure, switch to Bonney for dueling runners, and you know what? I think this is my observation. Bonney is the one who is tanky, and Kuma is the one who deals a very good damage. Now, when it comes to survivability, both forms have separate HP bars, right? Which is already broken, in my opinion. Plus this trait, when attacked by enemy skill, survive with 1 HP. That is a W. And I think everyone knows about this 1 HP trait though. So that alone saves games, okay? You don't get one tap, that is good. You stay alive, that is good. You fight back or switch to, let's say, Bonney or Kuma, and that is very good. So survivability rating, strong, but not immortal. Game-changing skills and map pressure. Now, this is where Kuma starts looking like an EX. Skill 2. A teleport can deal good damage, like my brother. He can teleport to the treasure where enemy is standing, where the nearest one, okay? If you time it well, you can, number 1, stab flag captures. Number 2, one-tap squishy runners. Number 3, you can flip a match instantly. It's not auto, it's not 100%, okay? You need timing, but in the right hands, I think Kuma can dominate. This thing is nasty, brother. And Bonney, on the other hand, she gets plus 50% damage to runners, meaning she eats Gear 5 alive if you land your combo. The combo will be skill 1 and then skill 2, and then you can delete that Gear 5. But once you miss, you are cooked. You are cooked, my brother, in my opinion. Since I'm a Gear 5 main, I know how to handle them at some point. But yeah, not every time, okay? Not every time. I'm just a human being, you know? Not every time. Sometimes I'm getting clapped. Of course, you're gonna fight not just one, but 4 Kumas or Kuma and Bonney out there. So it will be hard. But once you land your skill 1 and skill 2 when using Bonney, you are the bully. You're gonna bully that new Gear 5 out there. Objective control and team value. Even though Kuma is an attacker, his teleport lets him defend and retake flags, which is good. Kuma is a burst and a teleport pressure, and he can deny the defender and the runner and basically the enemies in the treasure area, which is good and very helpful in my opinion. Next is Bonney, anti-runner, and can clutch because stopping those runner is a must as an attacker, and she can sustain better than Kuma. So yeah, I think Bonney alone is really good, and together they can defend, retake, chase runners, and survive fights long enough to matter. That type of flexibility is an EX behavior in my opinion, but we keep it real, brother. They struggle in crowded fights and against multiple AoE units. Kizaru, for example, that character still dominates in every rank, my brother. In every rank. I have no idea what Mr. Tenepizer is doing, but yeah, I think the 7 EX character will be the hard counter against Kizaru. So right now, keep on saving, brother. Alright, so let me break it down the simplest way. They can burst like EX, they can survive like an EX, They can control flags like an EX. They counter meta units like an EX. And they give huge support value. I think this is underrated. Bonney and Kuma is a very good character for support though. They can give you this tags right here. The attacker, former warlord, revolutionary army, paramecia, power user. We have the power user tag, but we still don't have the power user support tag, but maybe in the future we will have that. Next is worst gen, new world, royalty / former royalty, and captain. My brother, you don't just get a strong unit, you get a massive support flexibility for your whole account, and that is long-term value like some EX gives you, right? So definitely a very good character. So are Kuma and Bonney a hidden EX? In my opinion, yes. Not officially EX, not unstoppable like an EX, but in terms of gameplay impact, utility, and future value, they are absolutely in that EX tier, in my opinion. Top tier BF, top tier pick, possibly meta long term. Do you remember Albert and Jabra? Those BF units felt like an EX, right? So I think Bonney and Kuma is in that area where it feels like they're an EX. But wait, don't get me wrong. They are not too broken, okay? They're not that broken, but they are strong. I'm not saying they are a brain-dead unit, but they are strong. Skills are very helpful even in the future, so they might still stay in the meta for a very long time, which is good for a bountiful unit. Okay, so yeah, they are a hidden EX in my opinion. So if you are wondering whether to pull them or not, they are one of the safest BF vestments we've had in a long time, brother, for real. And they are a fun unit to use though, so it's not a must, but if you can try to get them, then yes, they will be good. Also, spending 700, let's say you're gonna spend 700, I don't think you will not get him within 500. I think within 500 you can still get Kuma, but if not, then yeah, spending 700, 750, there's no way you will not get at least one copy of Kuma, right? So yeah, if you have some extra rainbow diamonds, if you really want them, if you really want a bountiful unit, if you love Kuma and Bonney, yeah, you can get them. Now it's your turn, okay? Do you think Kuma and Bonney deserves EX status, or are they a hidden EX, or are they just BF and not quite there yet? You know what I mean? Like almost there, but they still need something. All right, we're just gonna talk about Kuma and Bonney, okay? We're not gonna go to Vegapunk. I think Vegapunk, to be honest, all right, I'm not hating Vegapunk, okay? But to be honest, I think Vegapunk is in the wrong meta right now. I think yeah, if they gave us this Vegapunk before, he might be good, okay? He might be a very good runner, but right now Bonney and Kuma is the one who's shining. So let me know in the comment. All right, again, do you think Kuma and Bonney is a hidden EX? Let me know. If not, let me know also. All right, so that's it for this video, my brother. You know the drill. Stay salty, stay awesome, and salty rock. Now signing off.